Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for July 10th, 2025. This is for Libra. Last shuffle for Libra. Let's see what's going on, Libra. Okay, we have victim mentality and then we have loving man. It feels like, okay, victim mentality is a thought process, it's an awareness. I feel that it's very important that you don't walk around with a kick me sign on your back. Okay. Okay. Five of Swords wanted to come out. No matter how I tried to shuffle, it just was like, no, we're coming out. So some of you may feel like you're being taken advantage of. You may feel it like you're at a loss. You may feel like you have lost quite a bit. Spirit wants to remind you of something here, okay? They're like, they could take your house, they could take your car, they could take your job, they could take your girl or your man, but they cannot take you, your talents, your skills. You you're the key to everything, right? If it, you know what I mean, it wouldn't even be around or there if it wasn't for you, and you can always get back whatever you've lost. I see part of fortune in your chart. You want to look into that about the increase that you will experience in your lifetime, kind of vibe. You want to look into what that is. I see someone working very, very hard. Someone is working really, really hard to communicate with you. I feel that you may be very confused. You may be very confused. Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups is like, I feel like I have a lot of options and none of them are good. None of them are exactly what I'm looking for. None of them are, speaking of like where I want to be. Six of Wands, the Hermit, Five of Swords, and the Sun. What I feel in this is that you're such a big winner that you don't see it though. I feel that you may feel like you're overlooked, like people are just walking by you, not seeing you. But in reality, you're a winner. You're very successful at something, but you may feel lonely in this. Like how this looks, you may be a master at something, right? But it may be something like exclusive, like I know a Libra actually who is very proficient, like amazing at origami, but is the only person in their class that does that. You know what I mean? The only person in their age group that they know of, and they live in a small town. No one in this small town knows how to do it. This young man actually like learned how to solve the Rubik's cube, speed solving it under 30 seconds. Only one that could do it in a space, right? And I thought that was just the most amazing thing. This person's very talented, but may feel lonely because who else is doing what he's doing? But I see that that's a victim mentality. Spirit is trying to warn you about feeling overlooked, feeling lonely, just even allowing yourself to feel that way. Like I'm the only one that speaks this language, or I'm the only one that da 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 da, or I'm the only one that whatever it is, right? This loving man with the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, because it says that people see you, but they feel at peace. They don't feel the need to come and confront you and constantly be in your face. They feel at peace. So Spirit's like, you got to change your perspective. The loving man, though, speaks of a person that wants to talk to you about what you do, how you got there, what you did, how, whatever the case is here. Now, I do see someone wanting to talk to you, wanting to meet with you. This will be a fated meeting. Fate is bringing you together with a person. It's highly important that you don't focus a lot on the past. I'm seeing a lot of family energy in this, and I'm seeing this person could be a sibling of yours or a family member. This is someone you don't want to go down memory lane with. You want to also focus on right now. You want to say to yourself, I am becoming a better version of myself every day, which is a more present day energy, right? To keep you present. Realize that everything is at your fingertips. If it's had by them, it could be had by you. If there is success to be had, it can also be yours. What's for you is for you. It will never pass you by. Spirit wants you to stay in the present energy. When it comes to love, it's so important that you accept yourself, you accept your situation, and accept things as they are. Just say it is what it is. And also, when it comes to love, it's highly important that we forgive our parents. Now, if you have a wonderful relationship with your parents, this is not you. This would be the person that you're connected to, or the person you would connect to. This is an issue that must be addressed. I need to accept myself. I need to accept the situation, know that I am improving. I'm becoming a better version of myself every day. And also, I really need to forgive my parents. Your love life benefits from this, right? No matter what was going on with your parents, whether they approved of you or not, whether they had a toxic relationship or not, and you may feel robbed by something that your parents did or did not do, it's important to see that no one can take away your spirit. No one can control what's inside of you. They can take your stuff, they can't take you. Sometimes life sucks, is what Spirit's trying to throw out here. Sometimes life stings, but it's not meant to have you sitting on the ground talking about how you were taken advantage of and nobody cared about you and all that. I feel that someone needs to hear this, and I normally don't go there, but that's what I'm seeing in this. I'm seeing angel number 1331. 1331 breaks down to a singular 8 and it speaks of having faith in your skills and talents, because they're a tool that will provide you with a very bright future. Once again, I'm seeing a Libra with specialized skills that you may stand alone in. Not many, it's not going to be something where um, a flooded out uh, profession, which even if you are, say you are a nurse or in the medical field, you're the best that there ever was. Like, you're the best one there. You're doing things that others don't even think to do. You understand the human body, the anatomy better than anyone else. Like, you're someone that stands apart, and you may feel alone in your theories and ideas. I feel like some good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or like some comforting message coming towards you. There's a meeting. You are running into someone, and it's fate that brings you together. Everything's going to work out in your favor. Okay. Now, I see you'll overcome anything. Today is a powerful day for you. I see you. I see you. It's powerful in the sense of maybe you do lose things, maybe you do get set up, maybe people do overlook you, maybe you did someone stabbed you in the back, maybe you got thrown under the bus. Sometimes it stings, but the spirit wants you to never forget that they cannot take your gift from you. No one can take your knowledge from you. I saw one time an episode on Oprah way back when I was like 15, right? Back when Oprah had a show, a daytime show. You know, daytime shows, maybe some of you don't. Back in the day when there was like Phil Donahue and Ricky Lake and all those different shows, she had a show one time. And of course, when I was like 14, 15 years old, everybody was into Jerry Springer and Maury Povich. So it was like the drama drew all the kids in, and so most people, a lot of the younger crowd didn't want to watch Oprah because it was like she was talking to all uplifting, and you're like, I'm not there yet. I don't want to think about my portfolio. But she had an episode once. She said, "People are afraid of success," and I thought that was when I was like, "Yeah, I'm changing the channel because I don't know anyone's afraid of success. That sounds crazy." And then she says, "If you take a millionaire and you strip him down to nothing, he'll go back and make more. He can bounce back because he can make another million. It's in his head, right?" So she did an experiment. She gave every person in the audience, not every person. I mean, she started doing stuff like that with every person in the audience, but she picked like a grouping of people, and she gave them like $10,000, and she took note of who started from the bottom and who already had money, and she was like, after at the end of this month, I want to see what you've done with that money. The person that already had money flipped that money and made more. And the people who didn't have much to begin with and were struggling financially, they had trinkets to show for it, cell phones, jewelry. They paid some bills, they paid down their debt, they have a credit card that they maxed out again. And so she was trying to run an experiment. And that's what I'm saying to you. It doesn't matter what anyone takes away from you. No one can take away your knowledge. No one can take away something central within you. So fear is the Five of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. The fear is that no matter what decision I make, I'm met with opposition and that things can't possibly change. And that's just my story. And that's something that they're saying is a victim mentality, and it does not serve you. I see stuck energy with Devil and Four of Wands. Now, the stuck energy would tell me that you may be stuck on maybe, well, it almost looks like you may be so focused on the end result that you don't enjoy the journey. Does that make sense? You may be so focused on, I just want to be at the celebration already, getting my award, being promoted already. I don't want to actually do the legwork. That's what gets you stuck here. The fear that no matter what you do, that your story will always be that there is a struggle or a challenge. No matter how much I change. So I just want to hurry up and get to the end of the story. I'm just going to read the last chapter already. Now, when it comes to love, though, I mean, I do see a lot of romance in your coming towards you. I see you being noticed. I see someone has their eye on you, 100%. But I feel like this person can tell that you don't really accept yourself as much, and they may be turned away, not able to speak to you. When they do speak to you, they only talk to you about work, business, obligations, bills, um, your craft. You'll want to be brave and passionate. If you're going to speak to someone, you need to be very honest, but brave, bold, passionate about what you do. Um, you want to you want to use apricot, either the color, the scent, the flavor, or the fruit, because it will help you to like have fun, laugh, rejoice. It vibrates that color, the whole set vibrates on this frequency that gives you a chance to kind of like lighten up, to get you out of this victim mentality. I don't know Libras who are in a victim mentality at all, but that's what's here. So someone needs to hear this. You could be dealing with a Virgo, a Leo, a Capricorn. I'm also seeing Gemini, another Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be a Virgo Libra cusp dealing with a Capricorn Aquarius cusp, or a Leo Virgo cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.